Recording in progress.
So we go to stages in setting up a business. The way an entrepreneur goes about setting up a business is important. It needs to be carried out in a structured way and carefully planned. The future success of a business might depend on the quality of work undertaken during the process. During the setting up process. So one approach is setting up a business is summarized below one. So the first thing you have to do as an entrepreneur before you start up your business is that there should be an idea. So that means you cannot even be an entrepreneur. You can't start a business without having a business idea. So a business idea is the first thing. So you have the experience. You have something in your mind that you want to do, that you want to create a business out of. Yes. So the next thing you have to think about is make a research about it. The viability of the business idea has to be researched. This might involve carrying out market research and analyzing the competition to decide whether the idea is likely to work. Other research might involve meeting people such as bankers and business people to get advice on setting up and running a business. It may also be possible to attend a course designed for new entrepreneurs. So as soon as you have that idea, so this is what I want to do, then make research out of it. Oh, I want to open a school. That's the business idea. So you need to make a research on the schools. What kind of school do you want to open? Who are those stakeholders that you need to talk to regarding schools? You need a business plan. You need financial advisors. You need the bankers to know how you're going to be able to source your finance. So that's the next thing you need to do after your idea. You make research. And as soon as your research is done, now you are convinced that you can carry on the business, then you make a plan. So planning is a very important stage in setting up a business. Business planning is also discussed. So business planning means now you put things the way it has to be. That is planning. Then the next thing is financing. And what is finance? The disbursement of fund from the surplus unit to the deficit unit. So you need money to set up a business. So entrepreneurs will provide some of the money needed to set up the business. Finance may also be needed when the business is up and running. Entrepreneurs have to decide how much finance they will need, which sources they will use to obtain this finance. So when you talk about finance, it's not just about sourcing for the money. How much you need a budget. Yes. So you need a financial plan. Oh, how much are we going to use in starting up this business? That is about financing. Then the next stage is the premises, the location. Where do you want to set your business? It is also important. It's another stage of business. So location, the location of an entrepreneur chooses will depend on the nature of the business. Some people such as tradespeople or tutors offer services on the local area. Other works from home and yet other offer services nationally. So basically what they are saying is this. Location is also important. As soon as finance is done, the next stage will be where do you want to locate your business? The premises, which area? And that will depend on the kind of business you are carrying out. I think the point is clear. Yes. So the next stage after location is the resources needed. The business plan will contain a list of the resources needed to set up and run the business. For example, a dentist will need suitable premises, furniture, and the rest. So when we talk about resources, those are things that you would need for your operations. So whichever business you do, whichever business you are into, you need resources. You need those things that would help your production process, your operations. That is about resources. I think it's clear. Yeah. Then the next one is launching. So before part of resources, you might also think about advertisement, because as soon as resources are available, you need to make the product, right? So you start thinking about creating awareness. So as soon as that is done and you are convinced about that, then you launch the product into the market. This is an exciting time for an entrepreneur. It is when the business first starts trading. Some entrepreneurs organize an opening event. For example, a new restaurant might have a special opening night where guests are invited for a free meal. So whatever the case might be, the most exciting time for an entrepreneur, where it's when the business starts running. So that is your dream. You've gone through all the stages. You've gone through all whatever you have to do. Now the business wants to start its operation. That is what launching is about. So this depends on how you want to do it. You might use public relations. You might increase awareness through advertisement or whatever the case might be. But you need to attract customers so that at least from the first time, the first impression they have towards your launching would last longer. Let them have a first experience, a better first experience. That is the point there. Yes. Although the information above suggests that setting up a business in an organized and systematic way will help to reduce the risk of failure. Some entrepreneurs may omit many of these stages and set up anyway. Such people driven by an entrepreneurial spirit just cannot wait to try out their business idea. They run their businesses in an unplanned and responsive way, carrying out a difficult task without the necessary skills and expertise, it is possible that they might succeed.